President Joe Biden ended 2023 with a job approval rating of 39%. That's a modest uptick from the 37% low points in October and November, but it was the fifth time in 2023 that his numbers fell below 40%. Gee, I wonder why. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So everybody on the left is wondering, why does Joe Biden only have a 39% approval rating? The meathead on Twitter, or X, is always praising Biden for how great he is. The mentally ill are all wondering, gee, why isn't he doing better? Well, maybe because he screwed up our entire country beyond any way, shape, or form that he could fix it. I don't think the people in the Biden administration are smart enough to fix it. Plus, think about this. At the end of the year, Israel and Hamas resumed their war after a late November pause in fighting. People just have fatigue of this stuff. Ukrainian President Zelensky, he also visited the Biden White House to ask for, you guessed it, U.S. assistance, our tax dollars again, for his war with Russia. House Republicans unanimously voted, on an impeachment inquiry in Biden. So things are going really well, I guess, compared. While rank and file Republicans consistently rated Biden in the single digits since August 2021, independents assessments have been more volatile. After falling to a historic low of 27% in November, Biden's support is up 7 points this month. So Democrats currently approve Biden at 78%, and you have to wonder, how the hell could they even get that high? What the hell's wrong with these people? So with all that numbskullery going on, you would think that the White House would go to great efforts to try to get the American people to forget about how this man destroyed our livelihood, how he attacked our energy sector and is hitting us everywhere with that, how he got us into new wars, caused inflation by the overspending. It's so bad, it's harming everyone. And now they're out there bragging that they created 14 million jobs that are really companies simply bouncing back from the COVID lockdowns when the Democrats shut down 22 million jobs, which gives them an 8 million job deficit. And they're bragging about that. I mean, think about this. Food costs are still rising. They're taking away any privacy we had with our money by going into digital currency, where they want to control every American by controlling what you can spend your money on. You would think that they'd say, hey, let's make people forget all about these ugly, horrifying things. But no, what does Joe Biden do at the very, very beginning of an election year? He comes out with a tweet that pisses off. He insulted half the electorate. He says, Happy New Year, everyone. In 2024, we're ready to keep delivering for the American people and fight back against MAGA extremism. Let's finish the job. Finish the job. What? To completely fuck up the United States? Is that completing the job, Joe? He could not help himself. And he didn't write this, folks. There's no way he could write this. From what I hear, he runs around naked in the White House in the middle of the night, doesn't know who the hell he is or where he is. That they have hairstylists who say that he's getting injections right before he goes on stage. Are you kidding me? We think that he wrote this crap? No. But his people, what are they thinking, folks? Did they do this intentionally to harm him so that they have to tell him, look, your ratings are so low. We got to put Gavin in there. He's the only one that can save us. And meanwhile, they're saying that Donald Trump is the fascist, that Trump is going to destroy democracy. We have Democrats in Florida who just told Democrat voters that the only person they can vote for in the primary is Joe Biden. And they say that Trump is the one who wants to end democracy. Last thing I remember until about 5 minutes ago, democracy meant that you got to vote for who you want to represent you. You've got Democrats in blue states going to courts run by Democrats to help them interfere with Republican primary elections by removing Trump from Republican ballots. And they say that Donald Trump is the fascist. It's the old, we have to destroy democracy in order to save democracy, that kind of lunacy. Do these people even look in a fucking mirror? So is it any wonder that the fermenting bag of sauerkraut in the White House is at 39%, the lowest rating of any of the modern presidents have ever had going into an election year at the end of their first term? Just like they have been gaslighting Americans daily for the last 3 years, they're going to gaslight the living shit out of us throughout 2024. But I think the problem is that they've already lost. They don't know how to get around that. They don't know how to win now. They've painted themselves into a corner over on the left. Trump is gaining so much popularity because people want him to bring back normalcy. Remember when Biden ran in 2020 and he said that he wanted to run to bring back normalcy to America? If you call what he has done to America, if you call Joe Biden's America normal, then there's something wrong with you mentally. And Trump is gaining ground because people have this inherent ability to judge when something is unfair. And they see and know that what the Democrats are doing to Trump and other Republicans and conservatives is just inherently unfair. Even dogs understand when something is unfair. You have two dogs and you feed one, you don't feed the other. That dog knows that something's unfair about this because the other guy got fed and he didn't. Dogs understand this. But the lefties expect us to believe that most Americans will not understand that throwing 91 charges at a former president, all of them bogus bullshit, is unfair. Give me a break. So judging by Mr. Sauerkraut's New Year's Day message to America, we can expect a doubling down on the fascist left-wing bullshit that we're going to be dealt this entire year. All right, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share our videos with like-minded friends who want to stay informed with what's really going on. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.